Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for coming for this course, which is a master course, master and PhD course for observation and opportunities discovery methodologies as part of the requirements of the Inspiration Economy programs. Now, today we're going to talk about the sources and waves of opportunities. So there are sources of opportunities that can bring for us visible opportunities, and these visible opportunities can range from beyond technology advancement or more of safety, entrepreneurship, or even understanding the importance of world harmony. For example, this is what we brought during COVID pandemic. So you were giving an example in COVID pandemic so that you can also make analogy to bring similar visible opportunities during crisis or challenges. Even the communication models was an opportunity that helped us to develop further communication models after COVID. The importance of self-sufficiency also became clear during the COVID pandemic. Synergy and community solidarity became an opportunity that became clear. The intrinsic power within the community or within the person or the organization. And then the importance of credibility and transparency. And then the value of physical contact. And finally, the rise of epidemiology as a concept and as a professional program. The other things that became visible opportunities during COVID pandemic is the cross-infection, risk inside and outside health centers, limitation of isolation facilities and their weaknesses areas, and the increase of interconnectivity, and also uncontrolled human appetite and desire, the free market hostility, the foodborne diseases. All of these became also clear, visible opportunities, and the fragility of the capital economy. One of the things that COVID pandemic also brought is the hidden opportunities. And in this area, we talk about, for example, things that were not clear. And we needed to discover it, like controlling and balancing growth model, or controlling, diverting socioeconomic development, or controlling resilience attentions, or even managing or working out of comfort zone and a new insight livelihood, or enhancing sharing economy, or working on welfare promotion, or enhancing community capacity, or living with limitless and minimalist mindset, or enhancing even curiosity economy. The other hidden opportunities was re-establishing spiritual and social being. Other hidden opportunities was about limitation of a human development capacity, being busy, stagnant business models, high-rise building in global cities with minimal preparedness, and non-availability of a global agreed risk management framework, and then also low competence in socio-economic and complex problem solving, and eliminating the threat of AI domination. The waves of absorption of opportunities can be seen through this exercise. For example, again, if the problem is actually challenging or not solved, then it is going to be tackled in different way. So for example, here we see that we start with the observation and opportunities of exploring, and then we start to build the resilience capacity of the person or the people who's working on the problem. And then we start to see the space of opportunity based on the observation collected. Here we start to absorb again the challenge or the problem, and we start to see and realize with curiosity how we can bring better opportunities within the framework of absorption of the problem. And here we become like more curious and having a realization state of the total problem and the solutions. Now, there are steps for observation. First, we freeze whatever we are observing, and then we start to find opportunities and inside whatever we are observing, and then we start to shift our perspectives based on the conflicting findings, and then we start to share the solution and the model. So we need to take deliberate steps to be more vulnerable, and we need to be more humble in order to see things that we could not see before. The practice of engaging in activities where we don't know how things will turn out is part of the waves that need to be managed during problem solving. Giving different scenarios also that brings all possible outcomes is part of the solution model. And then associating the risk taking with positive outcomes also will create for us more humbleness. Now, under promising and over delivering is also part of the problem solving journey, where each surprise create encoding in our journey and lead to development. And this is what has been published in different, let's say, journal papers and so on. I think we'll stop here and continue with you in the next session. Thank you very much.